Well, this is a really wonderful story, and it comes to us from China. A very, very long time ago, when the earth was very, very young, we didn't just have one sun. In fact, we had 9 suns. 9 suns shining in the sky every single day. And it made things very, very hot. In fact, so hot that nothing could grow. The crops would all shrivel up and die before they could even come out of the ground. And everyone was just tired all the time. People got sick because there was just so much sunlight. And then finally, and they didn't have enough sunscreen. You could never have enough sunscreen for 9 suns. It was a bad situation. So everyone got together and decided that something must be done. So they thought, well, geez, if we hire the best archer, we can get him to take his bow and arrow and maybe shoot a few suns out of the sky. So that's what they did. They found the best archer, and he climbed the highest mountain. And as the suns came up, he shot his perfect arrow, bing, and one sun disappeared. Bing! The second sun disappears. And he did this until there was only one sun left, one sun in the sky. And that sun, seeing what happened to all of the other suns, was a little bit worried. So she hid behind the mountain and didn't come up. She didn't come up. So at first, things got a little bit normal. But then with the sun not coming up, it got really cold, incredibly cold, and everyone was absolutely miserable all of the time, and it was dark and scary. Then finally, everyone got together with their coats, and they said, something must be done. We have to find a way to encourage that one sun that we have left to come back and give us some warmth, because it's freezing. So they decided that they would ask Tiger. Tiger has a nice voice, kind of a booming voice. Tiger would go and encourage Sun to come out. So Tiger went up to the mountain and roared. You know what happened? The sun did not come out when Tiger roared. So they said, let's try someone else to encourage Sun to come out. So they sent an oriole, a beautiful songbird. Everyone loved Oriole's song, so they thought Sun would like it too. So the Oriole went to the top of the mountain and just belted out the most amazing tune. I think Mark was accompanying him. It was wonderful. But with all of that, the sun did not come out. And all sorts of birds, they figured birds might be the key. So all sorts of birds came and they sang the most beautiful songs, but sun still wasn't taking any chances and wouldn't come out. Then finally, everyone said, well, why don't we don't really have many options here. Why don't we send Rooster? Rooster can come and maybe encourage the sun to come out again. Now, Rooster didn't have a very lovely singing voice. In fact, it sounded a little bit like this. Cockle-doodle-doo! Can you say that with me? Cockle-doodle-doo! They were desperate. So they sent Rooster to the top of the mountain and just, very, very encouraged and feeling like maybe he could make a difference. He belted out a cockle-doodle-doo! And the sun kind of peeked from around the mountain. Cockle-doodle-doo! And eventually the sun came out again. There was something about Rooster's less than elegant voice that encouraged the sun to come out, that led the sun to believe that things were now safe for her and that she'd be appreciated. And she appreciated Rooster so much that she gave him a little bit of her warmth, a little bit of her light. And it came in the form of a red comb that you see on top of the rooster. A reminder of the sun's warmth and how he encouraged her to come out and to share her light with all of humanity, much to our benefit today. So that's why we spend time celebrating the return of the sun with the rites of May. Can you remember that? Well, that's one of the reasons. And I invite our congregation now to sing our children off with the words printed in your order of service.